Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Breath of Fire 2. Get prepared for an exciting, explosive two-parter as we take our assault directly on the cathedral itself and actually succeed this time. Joining me today for this exciting time is Seso. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing well. Hello everyone.
Yeah. Now then, Super Sten actually isn't gonna be a big part of the strats here, so after healing everyone up, I'm gonna put all the best armor on Ryu this time, and focus mostly on keeping him alive, because he's gonna be the one carrying most of the weight this time. Gonna take off the Holy Scarf from Nina since she'll be leaving soon. Don't worry, she'll be fine, she's just being replaced with Lean. And we're also going to spend all our money on wisdom seeds. I think we have enough fire spices. I think you need like 3 to 5. I'll put the exact number in the description, and we're gonna be relying a lot on wisdom seeds, because Ryu is getting a little something in today's episode. Let's put it that way.
It's exciting. Well, let's see what happens.
Well, for a few minutes, these guys are basically going to be going single file and answering the riddles of the gatekeeper right here. Because remember we were talking about that? We needed to memorize our verses and all that for this exact check here.
Right.
Well, actually, only they needed to. Us, all we need to know is that the Lord's true name is Saint Evanth, or Saint Evans, depending on your translation. Kind of a play on evangelical, which is why I've been pronouncing it weird all this time.
Oh, I see. So maybe there's an element to social commentary to this game.
Perhaps. Well, I mean, you're fighting the church that's brainwashed a bunch of people, gotten too big, and is not what they seem. That was kind of popular back in this era of RPGs.
I can see that. And it's actually interesting to see this in a video game, to be honest. Not many others did it that I'm aware of.
Indeed. And also, it's a Japanese game. Like, I don't think Christianity is as big over there as it is in the western part of the world, so it's interesting to see them be a little more suspicious of it. As opposed to, I think they're into Buddhism and Shintoism.
That's correct.
Yes. Oh hey, check this out. That was their entire gospel right there. Like, that is... We have a frickin' Bible, and his gospel can be summed up in like 2 pages. Isn't that hilarious?
Well, I imagine they lost most of the holy texts in the past.
Maybe. Anyways, you want to answer Evanth? You would get this answer either by talking to the priest character a bunch throughout the game, or by spending 2,000 zenny to get that key item. But we're gonna show off the optional boss fight. It's actually kind of interesting for how dangerous he is. It's not a very complicated fight, but... Well, basically he uses the same exact strat that we do. He just uses the might spell on himself and then just clubs us to death. The best way of surviving him is to kill him as fast as possible and try to get the blunt spell on him to lower his attack. It's not likely to work, but, well... Nina doesn't have anything better to do, so she may as well.
Right. Yeah, it is a little spooky when they do that. I actually remember that, like, one of the first enemies that you showed me. They're like those lizard guys, and they have the might spell, and it's actually very dangerous, so...
Indeed. Like I can kind of tell why the attack formula is so weird. I can almost understand why, but then it's like, why even give them the might spell, or just nerf the might spell? And yeah, his AI works so that he has a high chance of using the might spell even if he already has it on himself in the first 2 turns, But then at turn 4, he goes entirely into melee attack, so we want to have Rand preemptively wake Ryu, just in case he drops dead, and try to beat him fast as possible, because holy cow, look at that damage.
Wow, that damage is, well, it's mighty, as the name implies.
Oh yeah. So, if you're not as well prepared as I am, you're gonna want to be sure you answer that correctly. Fortunately, I was, so I got to show that off.
That was a really cool boss fight.
Indeed. Now, we've got more cool boss fights in this two-parter, so for this next one, be absolutely sure that Ryu is at 76 vigor or more, even if you have to put clothing on. It's that critical, and the boss doesn't have very mighty melee attacks. It's one other attack that's, well, a little more dangerous. By the way, we finally know who the head of the Church of Evrai is. Habalk.
Hey, that's nice.
Yeah. I also really like how the game is scored in terms of music. Pharma is when the story started getting into gear. This is where the music placers started getting into gear. So I actually don't need to replace any more music. It's nice.
Yeah, I mean, the music for this game, like, in the beginning just felt super repetitive, but yeah, I'm glad they're finally changing it up.
Yeah. I mean, the compositions are amazing. It's just, it's kind of like it was in Dragon Ball Z Kai, where the same tracks just kept getting used over and over.
Yeah.
Also, another scene they were super proud of, I think at about 11 minutes is where yet another copyright claim comes about.
Oh, what's that?
Because it's an iconic scene. Featuring Clarice. Oh no, she got captured while we were away. Also, nice use of silence.
Wow, silence can be very powerful.
Indeed. Especially when it's followed up with a bombastic track like this. You'll notice that's actually the exact same sequence of music that I used during the Pharma episode when Rand was confronting the paladin guy.
Oh, this song is really nice.
Also, another nice bit of characterization. Habalk speaks very somberly, and even tries to put on an act of him being all forgiving and everything. I'm not really sure why, since the people here have already had their souls sucked out anyway, but maybe he just likes keeping on appearances.
It's good for optics.
Indeed. Or if, say, there are some unwelcome intruders in the audience, that might be helpful as well.
Absolutely.
And uh-oh, you can read minds. Our hideout, our plans, everything is close to being unraveled right this minute.
Man, I hope this boss fight is gonna be good.
You know, we don't actually fight him yet. I think we do fight him in the episode after this two-parter. He's one of those rare villains that actually survives past the episode he's introduced in. Not for too long, but not common for this game.
Well, so far, he seems the most dangerous apart from the main villain, I guess. I like him. His character is nice.
Indeed. Oh. Tigga, her white knight. Looks like she has a thing for Tigga as well. Shame he's fancy on lean.
That's too bad.
Indeed, such is life. Oh, what's up with Tigga? Oh, okay. Looks like Tigga has a thing for Clarice as well. Or that could just be the adrenaline pumping and he's all emotional. He's probably not the most emotionally intelligent member of our party, just has a million HP.
Well, that's one way to put it.
Indeed. Well, that or his testosterone made him invincible. That's also a trope in Japanese shows. That being said, he is smart enough to realize this is probably a trap. Probably gleaned that from Habalk having mind-reading powers, so he's gonna confront him himself. Hopefully this guy doesn't have any status ailments and only uses direct damage on us. Otherwise, Tigga might be in trouble, because I don't think we tested how good status ailments are on Tigga.
Right. I wonder if we ever fight as Tigga.
Well, we do not. We do not. Alright, here we go. Oh! Oh. Okay. Maybe he knew a status ailment that paralyzed him, or maybe he's just that strong. Either way, I think this is why Tigga was unwinnable in our fight with him. It's just... If that was the case, I would have spaced out the Habalk battle a little further, maybe had this happen earlier in the game, so we could build up the dread. Because we kill this guy pretty shortly after this one, so... Oh well.
It's a lot of build-up for this. The choice of music is a little strange.
I think it's intentionally happy and cheery, just to emphasize how wrong it is.
You know what, that's a good point.
I actually really like it myself. It was used very well here.
Yeah, it's kind of like a reminder, right? Because every time you go to the church, like heal and stuff, this track plays. Now it's no different.
Indeed. Anyways, Lean is finally back in our party, and it's also why I didn't worry about healing up after the monk fight, because every time you change your party, all of your HP and AP and all that is restored, and also a reminder that you were not originally supposed to dash, so that's how that weirdness came about.
Yeah, I kind of like walked over him and got it before he did, but he's already here.
Yep. Also, I'm not sure if Tigga's sacrifice was in vain or not. I guess the crowd of people isn't there to pummel us, so... Well, actually, on the other hand, we have Ray waiting up these stairs. Remember him, Skyzo?
Yeah, I do. From a long time ago.
Well, unfortunately, our ideals have come to an insurmountable road. We will now have to cross swords with Ray and his true power. What does Ray have up his sleeve? Find out in part 2 of the assault on Evrai.
It's very nice. It's a well-timed cliffhanger.
Indeed. See you all very shortly.
Alright, I'll catch you all later.
Bye.